1,861 miles in 28 hours. How far can I drive before I have to stop?
Mickey, congratulations for your graduation. You did it! Yay!
We're on our way to Boston to attend my daughter's graduation, and along the way I'm going to visit as many Aikido dojos as I can in order to train. I was hoping to meet my instructor, William Gleason, that I first started Aikido with in Boston when I was at Boston University. He is giving a seminar in Vermont on Saturday and Sunday, although I can't make it out there because it's my daughter's graduation. If you remember, I made a video about endurance and how the martial arts helps us build endurance. So I'm kind of leaning on the endurance part of my martial arts training in order to see how far I can drive to get to Boston in the shortest amount of days as possible. We are going 5 miles per hour. I thought if I leave a little bit later, there'll be less traffic. Boy, was I wrong. We are on the longest bridge in the United States of America, which is in Louisiana. When I look out my window, I can see crocodiles. Hey ducks, what's up? Look at this beautiful pond. Right here, where they have this Aikido dojo, right over there, inside on the second floor, but they only have classes on Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, and today's Wednesday, and I'm driving through, so there's no way I'm gonna stay here an extra day just to do an Aikido class, but I would love to. Oh, look at that fog. Can you guys see that fog? That is so cool. I guess that's why they call them the Smoky Mountains, huh? By the way, guys, I highly do not recommend that you do this. This is not something that you should do just because you have endurance from Aikido or any martial art. You know, you should always get the proper rest before driving, because driving while you are sleepy is worse than driving while you are intoxicated with alcohol. While I was driving, I kept on telling myself, if at any time I feel drowsy, I will stop, pull over, and sleep. And I didn't on the way up. On the way back, I did. There's a few times where we were 3 hours from Houston, and I was like, you know, this is it. I'm feeling drowsy. I pulled over into a rest stop. I slept for a few hours. I drove again. I started feeling drowsy again, and I pulled over into Buc-ee's and slept for a few hours and then made it home. We've made it to the Buc-ee's in Sevierville, and it is now 4 o'clock in the morning, actually 5 o'clock in the morning. This has truly been an unforgettable journey of seeing how far I can drive. So many amazing things have happened on this journey. I'm gonna tell you all about it. We are now in Virginia. We just arrived into Virginia. It is 6:30 a.m. We're here with Joan, and she's gonna play the Appalachian Mountain Dulcimer.
So I go to a dulcimer workshop, and there's about 15 of us, and in the morning we're all over the place. And in order to get that group together, you'll do a Tai Chi exercise, and then we are calm. And then by the end of the day, we've learned all kinds of new stuff, and we are excited. And we're bouncing all over the walls and everything, right? And he does a Tai Chi exercise, and then we're bounced out, we're calm, we're back to stillness, and then we're ready to go to dinner. So that was my first introduction to Tai Chi, and I love it.
The sun is finally coming out of the clouds. Check it out. Woo! That is bright. I'm over here at the Boston Aikikai, doing a mat fee and just training a little bit, having a great time. It's so wonderful to be able to go to a different city and train at a different dojo with people you have never met in your life. The Aikido community is really amazing, friendly, and wonderful to be around. The dojo is right there. This is Brookline Village, where I would take the T, which is the D line, every single day to go to BU, but also to train over there at Aikido. I used to go up and down these stairs almost every day for training. We've been in the car for 48 hours. Like Wednesday, we left at 9:30 a.m. We stopped driving on Thursday at 6 a.m. We started driving Thursday at 11 a.m. We stopped driving Friday at 1 a.m. It is now Friday, 8 a.m. and we've got 2 hours left. Talk about endurance. We have endured the most brutal drive ever, right?
It was very hard.
I would have made it. I would have made it this morning at 3 a.m. to Mickey's house, but the Moko was not happy. So we had to stop.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it any longer. I'm so glad you stopped.
That right there is Mickey's house. And I'll do a little tour of the inside. Right now, everything is a mess because we are moving everything out. You can see they've got their 2 couches. What's up, Pork Chop? That's Pork Chop. He is one scary dog.
We're having green smoothie to become healthy and to make strong body.
Here you go, Mickey.
Yes.
One of the really cool things about places like houses in Boston and apartments in Boston is that they have a basement. So let me show you this basement. This is definitely so cool down here. Boy, I wish they had this kind of stuff in Houston, Texas, but I think they say that the ground is too soft because it's like swampland, but this is beautiful. The cool thing about Boston has got hills. That was an intense up climb with the stroller. I'm getting like a really good workout for my Aikido training. I'm gonna come back twice as strong. I stopped over here at the Framingham Aikikai to see if I could train. They seem to be closed. They're supposed to have a lesson at 6:15. This is great. They're here and we're gonna train a little bit.
We welcome visitors. We encourage them to either email or they can just show up. But the main thing is they come with good, being polite and etiquette, and enjoy practicing with us. That's all. It's just an open door policy. We don't take any. We're not here to like challenge or we're not here to compete or anything. We want to come and have a good practice. Hopefully, we offer that.
We are currently in Framingham, Massachusetts, where I did an Aikido class last night at the Framingham Aikikai with Joel Sensei. It was really awesome and wonderful.
Hey, congrats! Hey, see, Mommy, congratulations! You did a hard work!
Mickey is graduating today from med school.
Congratulations, class of 2024. We've got this.
Dr. Mickey Calderon.
We just got back from Boston. It was an amazing experience. We got to attend my daughter's graduation, and I got to personally train at 3 Aikido dojos. I went to 6 of them, but 3 of them were closed or I had missed the lesson. and I was actually able to attend 3 of them. It was the Boston Aikikai, the Framingham Aikikai, and the Nashville Aikikai. The Boston Aikikai, the class was taught by Ha-sensei. The Framingham Aikikai was taught by Joel Sensei, and the Nashville Aikikai was taught by Phil Sensei. It was just a great experience getting to meet other Aikidoists and getting to train with them. Having never trained with them before, it was really, really nice. The drive was very intense, both on the way up and on the way back, because on the way up, we try to cut it into as few days as possible, where we actually made it in pretty much 3 days, where on the way back, we made it in 5 days. You know, one of the things that I haven't told you guys is that Mickey, my daughter, did many years of Aikido with me. I mean, she must have done like, when she was in your stomach, she was doing Aikido.
Right, yeah, that's right,
Yeah.
that's right.
And then when we lived here in Houston, I had the dojo, she would come to the classes. I know that, Mickey was heavily influenced by Aikido because it's something that I was doing so much of, and a lot of the ideas that I have, kind of passed down to her. And I think they're very, very positive ideas like endurance and perseverance. I mean, she graduated and she has persevered, and it's just amazing how much she's done with her life at such a young age. One of my aha moments was, as I was training, I realized how wonderful the training is, because when you're teaching Aikido, it's something completely different. I mean, yeah, you really learn the techniques better. You learn them in a different way, and you get to see things in a different way. But you no longer have that training aspect of it that is such an important component of Aikido, is training, is actually getting thrown and throwing people over and over and over again. And while I was training at the Boston Aikikai, which was the first day of training outside of Houston, I really got to feel how wonderful it is to train again. And on the trip over there, I have made a huge change to my dojo structure. And I've actually changed it in a way that only 2 people can be on the mat during a lesson. And I've got 2 lessons a day. That means 4 people a day can be on the mat, but only 2 at a time, which gives me the opportunity to actually train with everybody while we're having the lesson. And I'll get to train for 2 lessons, where the students will only get like a 45-minute block of class. I think that's a wonderful, awesome new revelation that I've got.
Very exclusive.
Yeah, very exclusive. And guess what? You get to train tonight.
Oh, did I sign up?
You signed up.
Okay.
You signed up. So
Oops.
from 7:45 to 8:30 is you've signed up.
Okay.
You think you can make it?
Well, Lisa's coming over.
Oh, that's right. We just have to ask her to come over a little bit later.
Okay.
Well, yeah. So when our kids come over, Tomoko doesn't train.